Hey, what's going on? This is my initial reaction and also first impressions of the patch notes 4.11. I'm pretty excited to see what's going on. This should be bounce changes and also some new cards for the variety set. Alright, let's take a look here. This patch includes the release of Trusty Adhere. Yeah, up here at the top. Very cool. Adhere. It's the card collab with Rusticles. Very cool. Highly recommend reading the article. Here we go. New cards. Enraged Fire Spitter. We're starting off. Let me do a quick zoom for you guys so you can see the cards better. Okay, we can't see it that much better actually, funnily enough. It's probably the best we're gonna get. So, Enraged Fire Spitter, 6 mana, 8/4. This is a Titanic unit. Dragon from Noxus. Sheesh, Noxus Dragon. Play, deal 2 to an enemy and 2 to the enemy nexus. This is a skill. This can be played in Jin Annie. Click on the card, it doesn't work. I could do like this. How about that? Wow, 6 mana, 8/4. So do we want an Imperial Demolitionist effect on a 6-drop? Probably not. It's an elemental skill, so it has synergy with some elemental skill things. It's Titanic, which is pretty interesting. Other than that, sure. I think this card might actually just be like a really good might target. The very high attack stat, very low HP. I don't know. Kind of just looks like an Overwhelm win con to me. 6/8/4. You know? That's what I'm thinking. Something along those lines. The skill is interesting, maybe for Jin. I doubt it, though. I don't think we're going to want Demo on a 6-drop. We already have Demo. And I don't think we care about dealing 2 to an enemy with Jin Annie. I guess not all dragons have Fury. No, this is the first dragon without Fury, I'm pretty sure. Look at that. Dragon tag, but no Fury. You're right. Good observation. And next we have Trusty Adnir, which we have seen. We'll have summon Advir's Aviaris. It's a hard word. Grow me to my support ally stats this round. Cool support synergy. Gonna be really nice for like Lulu Shen. The Ionian Dragons. Yeah, okay, there we go. The elusive one, because it didn't start as a dragon. It got that tag later. You're right. Chemtech. Oh my god, we're doing a lot of dragons. Look at this. We have drakes for like every region. Chemtech Drake. 8 mana, 8/6. Another Titanic one from P&Z. When you play a spell, draw 1. Wow, P&Z draw. Who would have guessed? When you draw while you have a full hand, deal 1 to the enemy nexus? What the fudge? Yo, this is like a Hearthstone effect. When you draw while you have a full hand, deal 1 to the enemy nexus. This is wicked. So you turn your burned cards that you overdraw into nexus damage. That is actually really interesting. Janna TF is cooking here. I mean, obviously P&Z Bilge is going to be the build to go for Chemtech Drake. Lots of draw now and also draw around start, which is where you want him. So that way you draw your 1 for the turn. That puts your hand up to 10. Any other draw effects, like anything round start, like pick a card or like Sunken Temple, you know, things like that will pop, 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 and then you'll just overdraw and deal direct damage to the enemy nexus while also drawing probably burn in your deck as well to finish them off after you get his ping a few times. So he deals like 4 and then that's a free decimate. Now you can use your P&Z spells to finish out. So it's pretty interesting. Not sure if good, but it is something that can be done. Things that are not good but can be done have been used in the past, by the way, like Timeline's Ladros. Timeline's Ladros was not good, but they did do it, and it did win some games. It's kind of like that, you know? Alright, next one is a Fror Dragon, 8 mana, 8/8, yet another Titanic. Deer of Blackened Ice. Very cool. When I'm summoned, summon 2 Frozen Thralls and advance them to 2. Ooh. So this is kind of telling me to just play Lysandra and Talia Thralls, but run some of the new Titanic support cards. That way we can cheapen Deer. Maybe play him in the mid game and we have follow-up Thralls. Or we can get him down as early as possible and then very quickly just advance them from 2 to 0, right? Get the free Thralls. The fact that he advances the 2 of them like immediately is kind of insane. So that gives you another route to play for when you are going the Thrall deck. But you can also just use him as like a consistency card to give you more Thralls in the late game. So he doubles up as value there. Can be used early, like as early as possible, of course, if you do want to run some Titanic package stuff, or just use him later. All right, next one. That's my take on that. Dune Swallower. 5 mana, 9... Man, they really want Titanics to be good. You guys were saying Volibear not getting enough love. Look at this. Like, every region's getting Titanic stuff. This is, some kind of Rek'Sai follower. 5 mana, 9/6. To play me, kill an ally or one of your mana gems 3 times? What? And it's not a lurk. 5/9/6 Sharima. Kill an ally or one of your mana gems 3 times. So you have to kill 3 separate allies. Self-mana gem destruction. That's true. Then you can use the that one card. Well, actually, I think there's 2 cards that give you a benefit if you are lower mana gems than the opponent. That is interesting. Can you do 2 allies in 1 mana? Yeah, I need to know if we can mix and match this. Because here's where I'm going immediately. I'm thinking Dune Swallower would be really good for Shadow Isles with Self-Slay. So you set up like some cheap dudes like 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously we have Wings and Wave, which is 2 targets for this immediately. We also have Undying on turn 3. There's a lot of like really easy stuff that we can just spit onto the board and force our opponent to use removal on that they don't want to. And then if they don't, they're punished by Dune Swallower. You can literally do Wings and Wave on, like, let's say 3. And then you can do Undying 4, Dune Swallower 5, targeting the Wings, the Prey, the Undying, and you're good to go. If you're on attack 5, I mean, the opponent just may have lost the game. Right? That's where I'm at with this. Otherwise, I don't know what's going on with the gem thing. I don't think we should do that. As fun as that sounds. I think this is going to be for, like, self-slay. Think like a Callista deck. Or how Thresh Nasus used to play. Alright. The Kingfisher. What is this? 9 mana, 8/8 from Demacia. When I'm summoned, draw 1 of each champion. What? When I'm summoned, draw 1 of each champion from your deck. Each round, the first time you summon a champion rally. What is this? Champion strength, but like different. Huh? The boat of all boats. 9/8/8. This is Titanic. We're just gonna play this on 7. After Ronda. This is Volibear. We can play this on 6 or 7 after Ronda is developed. It's 9 mana? No, it's not. This unit is like 6 or 7 mana. This is 100% gonna be Titanic. We are going to use sigils for this. This effect is so strong that you can build your entire deck around it, run a bunch of sigils, get Kingfisher down, play a champion after that, rally. Play a champion after that, rally. That's going to be the game plan. That's absolutely ridiculous. Draw 1 of each champion from your deck? Oh my god, Riot Games. What are you doing to us? Only once per round? I know. I'm saying rally, next turn rally, next turn rally. That's such a strong effect. Because on attack turns, you can open with your champions, play a new one, rally. Defense turn, play a champion, rally. That's actually so sick. Nine mana Garen, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to Titanic this out with Sigils and have a really strong mid game. Mid to late is just going to be like big dude, big dude, big dude. There's plenty of champions for this. 3 mana create champs in the deck? That sounds kind of funny. We can't, like, I don't think that's going to be good. That is a funny combo, but then we're going to be in Demacia plus Shurima, and we can't Titanic this out, so we're looking at like a turn 13 value play from her. And at that point, we might as well just be playing like War Mother's Call. You know, that doesn't sound very good. Does sound funny though. Okay, next. Portia the Peculiar. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's a really big unit for how small the art is. 999 dragon from Bandle. Play, manifest a Titanic follower and set its stats to 1/1 and it costs 0. Otacon? There's a lot of Titanics that you want to hit for an effect and not just stats. Cythria, yeah, Cythria Lady of Clouds. That'll work. Huh. Remember J4 Burst Speed Rally? Yeah, that will summon a champion. So if you do open attack with Rally, then you'll, open attack with Jarvan, you'll get to Rally, yeah. Yeah, it's peculiar. I think there's a couple of good ones you want to hit. There's probably a lot of times where the manifest shows you 3 useless cards, and you're like, okay. Like, you definitely don't want to hit Gorlith, obviously. Gorlith's going to put you down to 1 HP. Yeah, Otacon's good. Cythria's good. The Rally's good. It's a bit odd. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one yet. We'll have to see. Whoa, a Sea Monster Dragon! Look at this dual tag! Look at this dual tag. Now that's sick. This is really cool. 8 mana, 8/7 deep. We got deep support. Ladies and gentlemen, we got deep support. Bilgewater. When you spend mana to play another unit, create a random cost in hand of equal cost. It costs 0 and fleeting. That's a lot of text. Just for it to say, get a unit of the same cost of the one you just played. Okay. That's really good. Because oftentimes in deep, if you get to the late game, you kind of like dump your hand. If you lead with this thing, when you spend mana to play another unit, okay, then you can play like a 3-drop and get another 3-drop. I mean, it's just free resources. It costs 0 and it's fleeting. It has some synergy with like, I don't know, Sea Scarab if those things die at some point. Could be a spell too. Yeah, that's good too. Create a random card in hand. Yeah. That's true, you can get free spells. That way you can follow up. Just like having more stuff in your hand is basically the point I'm trying to get at. Is you oftentimes dump your hand with deep. And if you have this on the board, you're getting extra to play around. It's going to be random stuff. So the use cases are going to be maybe few and far between. But more resources are more resources. Here's a big issue that I have with it. One, this can come out of Jaw Hunters. A lot of times you're not going to want to hit this with Jaw. You're going to want like the earlier mid-game stuff, and then this card's going to brick you. It can, but okay, on the flip side, this can come out of the Landmark, which the Landmark is never going to see play because of Explorers, but that would be a kind of good high roll. If you get this from Landmark, you just win the game, as long as you can get value from it, like 2 or 3 cards. You're kind of Bing chilling. The opponent's just going to FF. Hard running it? Probably not. Maybe a one of. I think it's worse Shipwreck Hoarder, and Shipwreck Hoarder is already a one of. Nautilus does discount, yeah. It's gonna sit in your hand the entire time though. I'm mainly considering how powerful this card is from generating, from Jaw and from Landmark, okay? Because I don't think we're hard running it. Deep cannot fit this. It's okay. It's okay. I think in some matchups it's gonna come up. If you get it from Jaw, you'll be pretty happy. In a lot of matchups, though, it's too expensive. And it probably takes a bit too long to get value. Alright, it's fine. I do like that they're trying. I do like that. I mean, we love to see a new deep card. Would love it if it was a bit better, but it's alright. Yeah, it can also come out of Clash. True. Alright, for the next one we have Spectral Iron Hound. 6 mana 5/3. To play me, kill an ally when I'm summoned. Summon a 1000-clawed Deathwinder. What is that? A 6/8/4 Fearsome. So, to play me, kill an ally, some more self-slay. This also supports our Shurima card that we just saw. 6/5/3, to play me, kill an ally when I'm summoned. Also summon this thing. What the freaking heck? That's so strong. So, wait, what? This is, like, way too strong. What? When I'm summoned? Bro, this can be, like... Wait. We can res this from the grave. Yeah, this is kill one ally, and it's also on summon, not on play. So if this ends up in the grave and we like Haunting Tomb it or something, it will be summoned back and also get this thing again. But just for, this is a 6 mana, 13/7. Imagine that, a 6 mana 13/7 with a keyword. What? Reckoner of Ruin? Yeah, there you go. Callista Dancers? This is really insane. So this is kind of telling me they want to push for the Shadow Isles self-slay identity again. We saw it a few years ago with Thresh Nasus. It was really cool. We saw it a year prior to that with They Who Endure. You know, we're leaning back into it in 2023. And they're also kind of telling us to play Shadow Isles and Shurima with it again, as we just saw the really strong Shurima one, if we're able to kill our own allies. Look at the full art. I don't think I can. I cannot. Isn't that crazy? Huh. Alright, I guess I'm playing Self-Slay because this is broken. I'm just gonna play some kind of like Callista Nasus deck. This is just not fair. These are not fair cards at all. These ones are belligerent. Okay, what's next? Veiled Protector, 5/4/5. Pretty honest stat line. When I'm summoned or summon... Wait. When I'm summoned or you summon Titanic, kill your Nexus 3. So this can kind of just make Volley Aesol a bit more sticky. You get a 5 mana 4/5 body that heals you and more heals after. That way you don't have to run all the younglings, but even if you do run the younglings and this, then you're pretty happy. Otherwise, I don't really see a point in this card other than exactly Volibear Aesol. That's a big heal though. That's nasty. On the Runeterra report? Alright. Where is the full art? Because I'm looking at the patch notes right now. Here's the full art. There you go. Very cool card. It looks like a Giratina, and I'm in the distortion world. That's what it looks like to me. It's very cool. So yeah, that's the Veiled Protector. Alright, whoa, let's go, balance changes. Alright, I already saw one that I'm happy about, guys. Alright. Card adjustments, standard nerfs, Divine Whirlwind. The change that we all wanted. Instead of deal 2 to Nexus, it only deals 1. That way you're not accidentally killing the opponent, or overkilling, while using your really, really broken removal spell. That's really cool. Sure, I mean, this is the change that we all wanted from the beginning. This is what the card should have been on release. Not much to say about that. Cosmic Call. Invoke with cost reduction. Just cost reduction? Wait, really? It doesn't invoke you right away? Wait. This new spell has managed to invoke the wrath of many Eternal players since its release and leave those who don't follow the celestial path seeing stars. I like that. We want to keep the big moments that it can create, but the initial investment for that kind of power must come at a price. By removing the initial invoke, you're losing out on resources to gain future power and hopefully creating... This card sucks now. 8 mana, do nothing. Yeah, this card sucks. Let's go! I hated this strategy. I thought Jace, Cosmic Call, and like... Janna Cosmic Call was just like the most unfun, cringe, uninteractive play patterns I've ever seen in my life, with randomly generated cards thrown in, where I would like be playing some dudes and all of a sudden 3 of them got obliterated for 5 mana. Like, that felt really fun. Living Legends 3 times in a row? Yeah, that too. So it also had high roll potential on top of all of those downsides. Yucky. Alright, card sucks. Whoa, whoa! Oh my god! Big Janna Nerf. Oh my god. From 6 to 8? So she's not leveling on turn 6 anymore. Best case scenario, you play her on 4, you play discounted 5, you play discounted 6. That's really hard to level her. On average, she's going to be leveled on 7 if you play her on 4 and keep her alive the whole time. Good luck with that. They are not giving us the Samira treatment. They are not letting the champion be broken for a year straight. They're not. They just refuse. And by a year straight, I mean like 7 months. Something like that. I don't know. Because Samira was like lightly touched. They just shot Janna in the back of the head. Wow. Barely level her and still win. That's true. Yeah, now you have to commit to landmark. To level her. Or like turbo high roll, because there are some hands where you're gonna have your discounted ones that you drew, but you also have your self discounts. You can still probably do it, but not as consistent. Wow. Yeah, they suplexed Janna in the head. She's just gone. Put her in the dirt. This is crazy. Janna and Whirlwind both hit. Like, damn, Riot, chill. Oh my god, I'm happy. Next, Champion Strength to 9. Sure. This is just... Sure. This card's so problematic. Just rotate it. Yeah, look. We've tried a lot of different angles with Champ Strength, and while we feel the current version of the card's healthier, it's still a little too cheap for the game-ending power. Especially since Acorn can hit it, especially since it can be updrafted, so it's cheaper by nature as well. This hurts Scouts. And, I mean, it hurts the other Champion Strength abusers as well, but not as much. Scouts are mad. Whirlwind? Yep, this one. They hit this too. Next. Oh, buffs! Those are the only nerfs. The nerfs are Janna, Cosmic Call, Champion Strength. That seems fine. That's going to keep Standard kind of fresh for the next month while people, you know, do the last minute climbing. Because we're getting a new expansion in December, about a month from tomorrow. So the ranked reset's going to happen. This is going to shake things up a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit. And, yeah, the ending climb is going to be a little bit more manageable, in my opinion. Alright. Buffs. We have Swain with no picture. 14 damage. Now that we're keeping a closer watch on a certain idol, we think Swain can have a little power back. He seems like a guy you can trust with power, right? Yeah. Okay, sure. A little touch up, a little buff in the right direction. Alawi Swain is still in a nerfed state since the last time it was good. Probably fine. They could have done this earlier. They could have compensated Swain right when Idol got hit, but we have to wait a patch. It's okay. Revert the Idol? What is wrong with you, Gorgie? Needs to be usable? Yeah, he needs more. He does. I agree. This is a step. I don't think this is going to magically make Swain good, especially since Ravenous Flock is still rotated. The only way to have access to it is multiple Swains. That's the best direct damage that Noxus has. There's some world, by the way, where Swain Janna was really, really, really good and no one played it. I had this thought a few times in the past couple of weeks, like, why is no one just playing Swain Janna? You can updraft Leviathan, you can updraft Swain, play them cheaper, you do a lot of ambient damage from Whirlwind and also the slow speed one, and Swain's gonna turbo level, while also Leviathan on 6. Like, why is no one doing it? Too late. It's too late now. I'm glad no one did it, because that sounds like giga toxic to fight. I really don't feel like dealing with Leviathan on an earlier turn than it's supposed to be played, because that card's really strong. But it's too late. I don't think it's going to be played after this patch. It's my chance, yeah. My one-day Swain Janna build. It's a brew that I had in my head that was so devious and so disgusting, I never mentioned it and I never played it because I just did not want it to exist. I may have saved us for like an entire patch because that sounds like such a broken concept. All right. Let's go Dame the Despoiler. I've never seen this card. Oh, it was a plunder support card during the Samira expansion. 3/3/3 Overwhelm. Grant allies 1/0. Interesting. While Samira has made her impact on standard in the past, some of her crew members have been left stranded on shore. We want to start giving them a little shift and explore more options in the future. Plunder to give your allies a Battlecaster effect. And it has Overwhelm innately. So you're telling me, best case scenario, you plunder and you play this on 3, you're looking at Iron Ballista. This is Iron Ballista and also Arena Battlecaster at the same time. Is that good? For attack 3? No. You're not hitting allies. Even if you develop like a 1-drop, let's say you develop Mirai Warden, best case scenario, if they haven't been killed yet, you're doing Warning Shot plus this. You have Iron Ballista and a +3 boost. That's pretty high investment, and that's assuming best case scenario. And you have all of that in hand, and nothing was shot. Yeah, right. Terrible to less terrible. Yeah. Iron Ballista with extra steps. Yeah. I'd rather just play Iron Ballista and Arena Battlecaster than this. Sag. Oh well. Step in the right direction again. Dedicant, 2/2. This card actually never saw play, but I actually think he's really good for Jinx discard still. Maybe there's room for him in the future. 1 extra HP actually sounds pretty good, because this guy just becomes a really big dude on 4. Or on turn 5 if you want to play him after Jinx. Not bad. Wish he had a keyword. If he had like any keyword, like even a tune or anything, he'd be much more useful. Just a vanilla body that's big doesn't do a whole lot for you, and I don't think he really helps the updraft strategy. So, it's okay. He's not very good. Broodfather. This doesn't matter, except for the fact that it's now Titanic. Maybe in some world... Actually, wait. Demacia Freljord. What was the Freljord dragon? It was the Thrall one. So we play Sigils, we play Broodfather, we attack, we get Broodfather, we attack, we get Broodfather, we attack, we get the Snow one. That gives us some Thralls on board. No, it's not good enough. I think I would still always rather play Protective Broodfather with Targon. No Sigils, no Titanic, just play Broodfather. He attacks, Broodfather, he attacks, and summons Aesol from deck. That's pretty much what you'd want to do with this. And then just use Targon removal like Sunburst and stuff to slow down the game. I think that's better than getting dizzy and thinking about Sigils here. Another card for Clash, yep. That's what I think, though. Alright. Trendir, 8/4 to 8/6. Not sure how much that matters. While Trindamir's level up might suggest you wanted to die right away, he was dying up to that... What? Dying up to that challenge a little too often. With some extra health, he can sneak in a few more level 1 attacks before... No, that's not... No. We don't want to do that. We want to kill Trindamir right away. This is a weird change. Yo, what up, Money Mitch? Let's go! Welcome in, bro. How's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday and had some Pog League of Legends games over the weekend, my friend. Money Mitch! So, yeah, I don't know. Trinamir, completely useless change. War Mother's Call, this one's actually good. From 12 to 11. If you want to play Freljord Ramp and you don't want to play Volibear, you can still do War Mother's Call. 11 mana War Mothers is actually a lot better than 12. That's a big, 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 big difference. Because now you're looking at resolving this on turn 8. Instead of turn 9. In the late game, each of those turns matters a lot. So that's actually kind of good. If you ramp, you can play this earlier. Play a mana gem or 2. You can play this on the opponent's 7. Pretty good. Yes, dude, I did. Let's go. Happy to hear it. This is kind of nice. Captain Ledros. Doesn't matter. We don't have Atrocity. Who cares about Ledros? Next. Fearsome. Next. Spirit Leech. Alright. Now we're looking at Self-Slay again. I'm telling you guys, they want Shurima Shadow Wild Self-Slay to be a good deck. Spirit Leech being a 4/2 is incredible. This is actually a really, 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 really good card. This, like, 4/1 was, like, mid. 4/2 is, for his effect, premium. He's a draw 2 body in a strategy that wants you to kill your own allies. You know how good that is? 4/2 is now incredible. So, I'm going to be building a Shadow Wild Shurima Self-Slay deck. Mark my words. I will be playing this tomorrow. The Ether Fiend. I think this is the crow, right? I don't have all the pictures. 765, 653. Wait, we think the tempo gained. Hey, that's me! Shout out Riot. We think the tempo gain from his kill ability can be used more easily. Yeah, this is the, man, I'm blanking on all the cards right now. The Vulture, yes. Yeah, what's the spell that does that? Crumble, right? This is the crumble on a unit. It's okay. 653 is a better time to use it than a 764. We would always want to sacrifice the extra cost for the lower stats because we care about the effect on play. We don't really care about the body afterwards. So that's fine. Oh yeah, I guess you could run it in Jin. 653 to kill. No, sounds terrible. Seal and Steel. What's this? No changes, guys. No changes. Same card. Same card. They just want to shout it out. Let me refresh the page. Probably a visual bug. No, they just want to shout it out. Alright. Good job, Steel and Steel. I think they're making it a Darkened spell. Or a Cultist spell, maybe? I don't know. Based on the context, I have no idea what changes they're doing. Oh, is it just down to 2? Is this a 3 mana card? I thought it was 2 mana. The weapon's becoming 2 mana? Oh. I didn't know that. I thought the weapon was also 2 mana. That's really weird to have a spell be 2 and then its effect not reflect that and be 3 mana card. Oh, well that sucks. No wonder why no one played it. That card is ass cheeks then. For 2 mana weapon, that's a lot more doable. You want to float 2 way more often than you want to float 3. You can put the equipment on something a lot easier then. Okay. That's how the card should have been, in my opinion. Alright. Eternal Nerf. Starstep Peak. Good. Buffs. Bad. I don't like the tree. Katarina. Whoa! Katarina! Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse-moi? Katarina's going back to a 3/2, which means she dodges Quietus, and she's also the premier target for dancers again. This does not matter. Foyer does not matter. You may think this matters. This does not matter. Though the problem with Katarina was that she was always pulled from Dancer because she was 4 attack, whereas Gwen level 1 is 3 attack. And you never had Gwen 2 in that deck. You always got Cat 2, which means you had an infinite with Dancer Cat. Yeah, the Foyer, I guess, was a thing, but that is enough to win the game. We are so back. I cannot believe they would revert Cat here. Oh my god, I'm playing Red Gwen, bro. I'm playing Red Gwen. Let's go. Eternal's about to be so giga cancer. We are so back, boys. I can't believe it. So I'm going to play Red Gwen first, and then I'm just going to play discard if Red Gwen's not working, but it will work. Red Gwen is so disgusting, and there's nothing else nerfed about it. It's just going to be back in its prime. This is the only thing that they hit that mattered. This was the single change that made Red Gwen die at the time. Every day is Gwen's day. I can't wait. I still have the list, too. I played it in tournament. I played Red Gwen in tournament, bro. I have it on my YouTube. I cannot wait to go get the list and just relive old times. The problem with Eternals I can't gauge. Oh, this is broken. Because Red Gwen also has the Ravenous Flock Arachnoid Sentry combo. Mark the Owls is really good on Cat, which is just nice. So it's got it's got Ravenous, it's got... What else was rotated out from Red Gwen? That's mainly it. It's full power. Free attack. It's got Shunpo too. Blade's Edge. I don't think it hard ran it. Nah, this is disgusting. The version that I remember playing is full power. Anyways, Preservationist. No one cares about this. Isn't this like the big giraffe? A 4-mana giraffe? Have fun. Desert's Wrath. We wanted to give his army... Oh, no one cares about Desert's Wrath. No. Spirit Portal. Discard 1. Fine for Rumble. They Who Endure, look at that. They Who Endure going to 6? As an original fixture of lore, They Who Endure has not managed to last after some rebalancing and shift to Eternal with a lower cost. We think they can go back to being the it unit for some deck. Yeah, no. In Eternal, They Who Endure plus Atrocity is good. And I think that they can also use some of the new cards. The new Shadow Isles Self-Slay, you know? This is good. Yeah, They Who Endure is going to be a decent Eternal deck. I would not doubt it. Wow. Yeah, Atrocity and Endure are reverted. Wow, look at that. Holy. Frenzied Skitter. Wow. Spider Aggro doesn't fit as well with where we want Shadow Isles to land in Standard. Well, yeah, they're... What? Oh? What are they saying? Spider Aggro doesn't fit as well where we want Shadow Isles to land in Standard. I see. So they're saying there are no spiders. That's what I was about to say. There are no spiders. It should still have a chance to shine Eternal. We're bringing the Skitter back to its glory days. Like, there are no spiders in Standard. Who, Precious Pet? Who are you talking about? I see what they're saying. Spider Aggro as a concept is not what they want in Standard, which I've mentioned before. We've been knowing this. They probably won't rotate it back in either because of that. It eats so much of the aggro design space. But whatever. We're bringing the Skitter back to its glory days to give Elise and Brood more finishing power. So spiders in Eternal are going to be dank. 3 mana 3/3 is really strong. This is where Frenzied Skitter was in the closed beta. And Frenzied Skitter got nerfed because of not only spiders, but because of mono SI. So that's really good. Tornado Warrior, 1/1/1. Okay, I don't think anyone cares about this. I don't even think Kennen wants to play this. Did someone say spiders? Hell yeah, we got spiders back, baby! Timelines. We're doing this again, huh? Grant followers in your hand when you play one. So that means when you resolve timelines, only the units in your hand will transform, so you get a limit. That's really, really, really bad for timelines. Rest in peace. This card's gone. I don't know why it says this is an adjustment. This is a card deletion. Grant the Nexus each time to now grant followers in your hand. Like, what if your hand is one follower and a bunch of spells? Or you draw multiple timelines. You just lost the game. So that means this card is not going to see any play in Eternal. Concurrent timelines is as good as dead with this change. We adjust it out of the game. Yes, that's what it should say. This card is not going to see a single game now. Gone. Snapvine. Triggers on ally play. Oh, wow. So they're nerfing Snapvine. Guys, Overgrown Snapvine was just too powerful. It was too good. It was too consistent. You had infinite Snapvines whenever you summon from any source. It's just too good. We can't be having all that. This is a very nice change. On play only. Now the card sucks. It does have Fearsome now, which is cool. Toss down and Fearsome to change the summon to play. Probably fine. No one plays Snapvine, so who cares? And here are the skins. Jazz Bard. What the freak? Yo, he do be jazzing. You like jazz? That's pretty good. Wow, Ill beats Alawi straight from Teamfight Tactics. Look at that. Her one-man band. I guess she's a DJ. Okay. I like Ill beats. I get it. I get it, right? It's like sick beats, but Alawi. Ill beats. You get it? Oh, all of them are from TFT? I haven't seen the Bard one then announced. Cool. Maestro Jin. Yo, look at this skin. Wow. Look at that. Wow. Maestro Jin looks awesome. Holy. Damn. Man, they put so much work into the background. Look at the lotus in the back. That's so cool. Yo, this is gonna be my desktop background. I've never seen a skin like this ever. Maestro Jin. Wow. Fucking Riot Games. Where's my skin? I can't. Yeah, Jin's perfect as he is. Here's the link, thank you. Alright. So this is Maestro Jin. Does he have a new level up animation? Wow, this is actually kind of sick. I don't know how I feel about the powdered wig. I'm getting a little turned off by it, but his actual outfit is good and the background's good. No level up? Interesting. Hyperpop Lulu. This is absolutely deplorable. This is the ugliest creature I've ever seen. And I love Lulu. How did they ruin my girl so bad? This is just abysmal. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Next. That is the worst skin. Hyperpop Ziggs. This is pretty bad too. That's pretty bad too. It's just worse arcade. These are terrible. Do not. I don't know, man. I'm not playing Hyperpop. Nothing. That is bad. Forgot my meds last night. No clue what is real. Me neither. Me neither, eldest. I'm right there with you. Yeah, that is bad. Emotes, the violin. I'm still not feeling the powdered wig, bro. I love the mask and I love his outfit, but his wig is just throwing me off. Hyper poop? Yeah, tell their ass, bro. Oh, come on. You're really gonna give the ugliest creatures one of my favorite references in anime history? I'm pissed. Man, come on. Riot has such a unique way of trolling me. Maestro has a smug face built in? Yeah, bonus points for that. They don't look that bad? Yeah. I might get the emote. Okay, bundles. No thank you. I am not picking up those. Competitive Worlds 2023 is November. Ah, Runeterra Open, last chance qualifier, November Runeterra, end of ranked season, gauntlets, new gauntlets. Okay. Runeterra open for Eternal is in 11 days? Yes. Okay. New set of gauntlets? Nice. And then Worlds is November 29th, I'm guessing? I just even be hosting tiebreaker round robin. I don't know what this is, actually. I don't know what's going on. Okay. The new cards? Yeah, I think the Spectral Ironhound is the best card that they released. And Kingfisher as well. Those are the two best. Those are the guaranteed there will be day one strategies about those. They're very strong up front. It's very easy to see where their power comes from. It's very easy to conceptualize a deck around them. Spectral Ironhound is going to be self-slay. Kingfisher is going to be ramp plus champions. Yeah, that's Battle Boss, the gaslighting. Agree. The dragons are going to have to be tested. Oh, Dune Swallower as well is really good. That's with the Spectral Ironhound. I was kind of combining them. So that's top 3 for me. Would be Ironhound, Dune Swallow, Kingfish. The dragons are okay.